You're watching the TCMMA podcast.
But yeah, so the big news now is that Dricus and Adesanya are going to fight at UFC 305. That's what it seems like. It's not official. You know, none of these things are until they are. But that's what it seems like. The UFC will be going back to Australia at UFC 305. Down under. Or did they say, wait a minute, did they say Australia? Let me look this up now. Yeah, we'll see the promotion return to Perth, Australia, August 18, 2024. Yeah, I thought I was getting that wrong. Because I thought they were going to fight in Africa. Adesanya last fought at UFC 292 in Sydney, Australia, and he lost to Sean Strickland. So Dricus says, looks like someone wants another beating in Oz. I love it, man. Well, that's different. And I guess that explains why Robert Whittaker spoke out today and said it hurts me that Adesanya gets to fight for another title. And the feelings have no place in the fight game, ladies and gentlemen. There's no victims here. There's no feelings in the fight game. These are warriors that are going to battle. And one guy comes out a winner. There's no room to say it hurts me that he fight. Just do your job. Beat Khamzat. But, yeah. We all know what's going to happen there. Or do we? Don't we all agree that Khamzat is going to dominate Whittaker? I mean, isn't this a foregone conclusion? I know for some of you it's not. But for me it is. So let's get into what do we think will happen. Dricus and Adesanya, I really don't know. I really don't know. I want to lean towards Dricus, but you can never count Adesanya out, especially when he's not the champion, right? It's like he's got something more to prove. So that's going to be a great fight. And then I think Khamzat beats Whittaker, and then we got some action. Because as we said before, this fight with Robert Whittaker is for real, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't like, oh, he just beat Usman or Gerald Meerschaert or barely beat Burns or whatever. Forget that he finished Kevin Holland in 2 minutes easily, Li Jingliang in 2 minutes easily. The first 4 fights coming into the UFC, all that's still there, man. But yeah, this isn't Usman. I understand. But Khamzat's going to win this fight. And that brings us to the bigger question is who's Khamzat fighting for the title? That's what I really, that should be the main thing that people are looking at odds on. Because at first you got to assume that Khamzat's going to get there. And then second, who's going to be the champion when he does fight? When Khamzat's a challenger for the middleweight title, who is going to be the champion in this division? That's all I care about. Now we know the welterweight's gone, right? Now we can look and say, okay, we're definitely looking at the middleweight now. He's got a clear path, and let's go get the title. That's it. Let's go get the title. But there's a lot of good fights in this division that are coming before us.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height, yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.